As my opponent explained her analogy, she ended it with the connection of the prison system, stating the only logical choice was to keep the most dangerous criminals incarcerated, who she believes are murderers. She then begins to refute my point and says unless the parent is a child abuser, the child is still better off in the home with two parents. However, she initially claims that murderers are the most dangerous and that it is the only logical choice to keep murderers in prisons. Therefore, child abusers, not being the logical choice, are not to be kept in prisons and away from their potential victims. What I conclude from this is that child abusers remain in the home, causing a great deal of harm. My opponent previously says children suffer without a complete family unit unless they are under the care of a child abuser. I believe there is a contradiction or hole within this argument. Touching upon contention 4, my opponent discusses that the belief of many abolishers is that prisons do nothing to essentially help and rehabilitate the prisoner. NYMAG.com quotes a text from the Principle of Psychology stating, "In most of us, by the age of 30, the character has set like plaster and will never soften again." The three most common ages in prisons in America are between 31 and 41. This being said, rehabilitation for prisoners may not be entirely effective anyway. Continuing with contention 4, I would like to make my final point. The justice system is referred to as such for good reason. As you state what some abolitionists believe, I feel the need to address what many others believe. For example, parents who have lost a child to a drunk driver, or spouses losing spouses to a murderer, and many other examples like this. Many other people in these situations do not seek reconciliation and rehabilitation for prisoners, but simply the time spent paying for what they've done. It serves simply as a punishment. You have mentioned that prisons are not worth the cost. However, I believe that is up to the people who have been most affected in ways I mentioned a few seconds ago. I sincerely thank my opponent for the challenge of this debate and would like to congratulate her on doing a great job. Thank you again.